You know he's coming back out here in a second. He just changed your clothes. I changed clothes so I weren't so injured. Oh, I know, huh? You're like, he don't go sit here. Papa loves. Don't tell him. Hey everyone, welcome to this new episode of So I Married a Geek, the show where we invite you into our life as we have adventures and lessons and our journey along the way of being together, because it's not always easy, especially when you're someone as crazy as I am. I'm Gavin, and someone who's not quite as crazy usually,
but still sort of crazy. I'm Phil.
And so today
I'm Phil. Tomorrow I might be Zul.
Zul is the dog. You could be Zul the dog. Wait, Zul is the gatekeeper, so yeah, you'd be Zul. I'd be Corpo.
Thought you'd be Gozer.
Well, Gozer freaked me out as a kid because I couldn't figure out what it was.
No, you're Vigo the Carpathian.
I am not that ugly guy. I think if anything, I'd be the Marshmallow Man just because it's awesome, and that would still be Gozer. So I'd be Gozer.
You're a Carpathian. Just because you hate Vigo.
I hate that second movie. Anyways.
Why do you say stupid shit?
Because it's nowhere near. I mean, they got the fucking Statue of Liberty that walks with the happy slime.
The cartoon Tracy the Ape was much better.
No, the Ghostbusters cartoon from the 80s was a fucking trip. The one Hanna-Barbera did was no one knew about because who the fuck cares?
It was the best.
Anyways, so we're going to have an interesting episode today because there will be some mornings, y'all, where I'm just up, doing stuff on the house, and this motherfucker comes out and goes, I'm mad at you. And I'm like, I put that panic mode and I start to think like, oh God, what did I fucking do in the past 2 weeks? And I was like, there's nothing I did. I'm mad at you for what you did to me in my dream last night.
You would think by now he would have learned to behave his ass in my dreams, don't you think?
You can't hold me responsible for something I had no control over because it came up again recently.
And this time, you made it worse.
Tell them why you was mad at me.
All right, y'all. So I had this dream that my husband, who, produces, directs, all that, is directing a movie. And in my dream, I want to be in his movie. And in my dream, he refused to cast me for any parts. So I wake up and I look at him and I think about cutting his face for being so mean to me in my dream, but I decide not to.
Pause. I cannot tell you how many times he's thought about cutting my face when I'm asleep, y'all.
It's
not healthy.
He's so pretty, but if I cut him just a little, he can't ever go anywhere. He's mine forever.
I can still go somewhere. Scars look cool.
Not the way I'm going to cut you up.
Anyway,
what he does that makes it worse is he defends and justifies his behavior. So I tell him about the dream, and he's like, well, maybe you're wrong for the part. I was like, no. A, it's my dream, but B, I'm married to you. I'm sleeping with the director. So the part is mine no matter what. And I was trying to make a joke, but I was telling him, if I want to play motherfucking Julia Child in the movie he's directing, I'm his husband. I'm the one who's sleeping with him. I get the part I want. And he straight up
No, stop. Here's why. One, this mofo hates with a passion when directors cast their wives in films that are not right for the role. Loathes it. Makes fun of Tim Burton, makes fun of Rob Zombie, makes fun of anybody who does that shit. Two, couldn't tell me what the movie or the role was.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does fucking matter.
It doesn't matter.
Couldn't be very specific about it. And I was like, if you're not right for the role, you're not right for the role, period. But without any extra knowledge of what the movie or the role was, then how am I supposed to know?
But then you confirm that in real life, you would still not give me whatever role I asked you for.
Because you can't just say, I want that role if you're not right for that role in the story.
Why? Rob Zombie's wife gets to, and so does Tim Burton's wife.
And you hate both of them.
But they both get to do it.
But you complain about how shitty that movie is and how awful that movie is. And usually they can be hit or miss. But also, when Tim Burton did it with Lisa Marie, it was very bit roles. But Helena Bonham Carter was an actress already. Sherry Moon can't really act.
She had no business being the fairy godmother in Cinderella.
But that's the difference. Like a background character is fine. You want to be a major character with a lot of speaking parts, you better damn well be right for the role.
You don't even know if I can act. You just
Because
already
you
decided.
couldn't tell me what the role was.
In real life, you've already decided I can't have any roles.
Can you act?
Yes.
How? When was the last time you acted?
High school.
When
I
you were
act
acting,
like I like you, don't I?
when you were acting like you were straight? Was that the
No.
last time you were acting?
No, when I was in debate and I was doing prose and having to get into character and read monologues and narratives.
Oh my god. That's so small scale compared to a feature film or a television series. Like,
You rub your eyes like you won an Oscar for something and you're trying to explain to
no,
me
but
why
I'm
it's
just
so
trying to
difficult.
explain to you why this is so ridiculous to get mad at when it was a dream. You couldn't tell me the film, you couldn't tell me the role, and you hate when this happens in real life anyways.
The point is,
No, there is
you
no
should
point.
have had my back as my husband and be like, "Oh, baby, I would have given," but you would never call me baby.
I have made it very clear.
You could have said, "Oh, donkey punch." I would give you a role.
I will always have your back unless you are completely in the wrong. Then I cannot support that because that is not what a good spouse would do.
You, as my spouse, should always have my back.
I do until you are not in the right, and you haven't actually not been in the right except in this fucking dream situation.
I'm always right, so you should know you fucked up in my dream.
We done fucked up. She didn't get the dog water. She's back there nosing the water bowl around. So it's things like that. It happens all the time. Like,
I can't help that I have an overactive brain that dreams constantly.
like he had a weird dream the other day. What was the one the other day?
Which one?
Just the one with the two. I wasn't in it because everyone was purging apparently.
Yeah, I had this dream where I was a fundraiser for Child Abuse Prevention Month, and then all of a sudden the power gets cut and it turned into a purge event. And he was nowhere to be found. He's at home watching TV while I'm trying to save people's lives. Yeah. Where were you then?
I think my logic of dream, can't tell me movie, can't tell me role, you hate it in real life means you had no right to be mad.
I can be as mad as I want to be.
Well, okay then. I'm a horse.
No, you're a broom.
That's my impression of Cher. I'm a horse.
Don't you make fun of Cher. You know what? When Angie sees this, she's going to beat the shit out of you.
She's going to come knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. I'm going to go like, hi.
Deck you. We do not speak ill of Cher.
She looks like a horse, though. I can't help it. She's super talented, but I'm not a huge Cher fan. No, so it's been different having to deal with somebody who blames you for things in your dreams because that's never happened to me before. I don't know if that's normal.
It is.
To yell at someone for their dreams, like
it is.
You're just.
I wouldn't have dreams like that if you behaved yourself.
I do behave myself. You're just a crack whore.
No, I figured out what caused that dream. I'm just not going to talk about it on camera.
No, tell me. What?
I'm not going to talk about it on camera.
We're doing this.
No, we're not doing this on camera.
What caused that dream?
You don't go into any details behind what I'm going to say.
Okay.
But the argument we had earlier that night where you had the audacity and the gall to say, I expect everything to be handed to me in life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me who's had to work my way up from secretary to where I was.
This has nothing to do with that job.
No, but you saying that to me, I have busted my ass my whole life. I've had a job since I was 15, and you had the balls to tell me I expect everything in life to be handed to me.
I did not.
That is where that dream.
Your job.
That is where that dream came from.
It was a misunderstanding we had because we don't always communicate on the same ways.
But you saying that to me was where that dream came from. And my therapist agreed.
Your therapist is paid to agree with you.
No, he was like, tell me the things that happened earlier in the day. And when I mentioned that, he was like, maybe that's where that dream came from. Is him saying you think everything's supposed to be handed to you. So then you have a dream where you ask him for a favor and he, of course, says no and doesn't do it for you.
And that's why you're mad at me? Okay, anyways. Yo, I can't keep up with these dreams and why he's mad at me in these dreams and all these other things that happen. I wake up and I'm just fine. Hey, let's go have. I don't blame him for
because
shit
you
that he
literally have an on and off switch for your brain. You hit off and you go to sleep.
One time I was just staring at the wall, literally thinking of nothing. It freaked him the fuck out.
Because my brain doesn't allow me to do that. my brain, even if I'm drunk when I'm staring at the wall, my brain is going through 365 different things.
That's too many fucking things, yo.
Why do you think I'm crazy?
That's too many fucking things.
Well, you tell that to my brain.
So, anyways, that's been our dream interpretation episode. You'll probably hear more of these as they happen in the future. We hope you guys have been enjoying the show so far. So, like I said, we're coming to the holidays, so we're gonna scale back a little bit towards the end of December. We'll be back full force in January, but we'll be doing some more live streams and Ask Us Anything. We want you guys to like and subscribe and share and say hello to the dog.
The dog really, really wants subscribers.
She's like, I want more people to look at me on the camera and be like, hey, I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I like being on camera. So yeah, just share the love. Let us know what you think. Send us questions you want us to ask. Send us topic things that you want us to devote a show.
And feel free to let me know if I'm not the only one who has dreams where they get mad at people for their bad behavior.
Feel free to let him know he is the only one that does. You know,
I'm sure I'm not.
Only one with testosterone that does that.
I'm sure I'm not the only one.
Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next episode. We're going to have some fun. I don't know why I just clapped my knees.